Michael.
Thank you all again for spending so much time waiting. Let me just say that I'm relieved that my role is now, for the time being, over. I have complied with every request that was asked of me by the district attorney's office so that they could review this case as best as they possibly can. And at the end of the day, I complied with everything, and now it's in the hands of our district attorney, Alvin Bragg, and his competent team.
Michael, what is your message to...
So that's all Michael is going to say about anything. We've done our work together, and I'd like to make a personal comment. I met Michael when he had decided to tell the truth and face the consequences. He could have decided otherwise, the way some people have and been pardoned. Instead, he told the truth, and he did his time, and he took responsibility, and he's here, still telling the truth. The second point I'd like to make to all the commentators and all the pundits: you do not have information, you are speculating. What we know with a certainty is that the federal prosecutors working for Donald Trump in 2018 said in writing publicly, Donald Trump directed, the word is directed, federal prosecutors working for Trump directed Michael Cohen to make hush money payments, and then they were falsely booked on the company records. That is the federal prosecutors. So we stay with the truth. Michael Cohen took responsibility, and now it's in the hands of justice and equal justice under the law.
Any comment about what Gino said, calling Brian a liar?
We're not going to go any further than what I just said or what Michael just said. But
did you get questions from the grand jury?
Spoke to prosecutors today. What do you make of that?
we do not know that, and we're not going to make anything of it.
Her attorney says that they spoke to prosecutors. She was forthcoming, as Michael said he has been, and they were impressed with the prosecutors, as Michael has said as well.
So we don't know anything about that, and we have nothing to say about it if we did.
Michael, will you testify at trial if called?
If called, absolutely. As I said, I've made it, it's a commitment to the district attorney that I would continue to provide any information and any cooperation that they need.
Mr. Trump's attorneys say that the DA has backed himself into a corner. What do you make of that?
So I know Mr. Trump's attorney, and I've seen his television performances, and he's a very effective attorney. But what he doesn't have are facts. We know what the facts are. His client doesn't tell him the facts. He's famous for doing the opposite. So he has my sympathy representing a client who is known not to know what the truth is.
Lenny, what's your sense whether the district attorney ultimately decides to move forward with an indictment? How certain are you?
I'm not certain at all. I am certain that they've been very thorough and factual and fact by fact and carefully with Michael, asked him to tell them the truth and the facts. And we don't have any prediction on what they're going to do, but we're pretty confident that Michael has done a good job in telling them the truth.
Michael, your impression of the grand jury?
I'm sorry?
Do you feel vindicated?
This isn't a question of vindication. It's not a question, as I stated before, about revenge. This is my position is that at the end of the day, Donald Trump needs to be held accountable for his dirty deeds if in fact that's the way that the facts play out. Plain and simple. This is not about him. This is about holding accountability, truth to power, and everything else in between.
What do you make of Trump calling himself an extortion victim?
Again, I won't comment on what he wants to call himself. Many of us call him many different things.
Michael, Hugo with The Guardian. Do you think you provided the most complete account of the episode to the district attorney and the grand jury?
Oh, I'm certain of that.
And do you think it's damning for Mr. Trump?
Again, I don't want to comment, but rest assured, we all know the facts, and the facts do not support Mr. Trump's statements.
And finally,
is Donald Trump a threat to democracy, in your opinion?
Yeah, I don't want to comment on Donald.
Is he fit to run again?
Yeah, my hope is that the American people see fit to call him out for the things that he's doing, the things that he says. I would prefer somebody else over Donald Trump, yes.
And what is your message to the Republican parties?
Think twice. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
ma'am.
About how long did the testimony last today?
About a couple of hours.
Were there personal questions from the jurors themselves?
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, Michael.
Thank
Thank
you.
you for speaking with us. We appreciate it.
I saw you make a push.
Do you know, is the grand jury done now, or are there going to be more?
Don't know. It's a good question.
Do you have anything?